Hello everyone, welcome to Tkinter Hub. So in the previous video, we have discussed about Custom Tkinter. And also in the previous video, we have installed Custom Tkinter. So in this video, we will create CTkButton widget, and also we will customize button widget. So let's start video. Here is basic code of Custom Tkinter. Let's create a button widget. So here C and T are in capital case, and K is in lower case, and button first B letter is in capital case. And button widget we will put in app window. Button text will my button. And we will pack button widget with pad Y30. Here you can see CTkButton created. So this CTkButton widget is fully customizable. Using some valid arguments of this button, we will customize this button. So we can set width and height of this button. You can see, button is now looking more bigger. Let's set a perfect size of this button. Now we will make more round button corners. Using corner radius argument, you can make more round button corners. The default value of corner radius is 6. By increasing value of corner radius, you can make more round button. You can see, now button corners are more rounded. Now we will add a round border in button. Using border width argument, you can specify size of a round border. Here I will set border width 3, you can set any size. Here you can see, a round border added in button. And also you can set color of a round border. The default color of border is light gray. Using border color argument, you can specify color of a round border. You can see, border color is white. So I will decrease size of a round border. Now it's looking perfect. And also you can add spacing between button text and button border. Here we will use border spacing argument. The default value is 2, here I will set value 10. Here you can see, spacing is increased from text to border. Let's if I increase spacing more. You can see, spacing increased more. So I will set spacing value, which is default. You can set spacing value, which you want. Now it's looking perfect. Let's set button color. Using FG color argument, you can set button color. Here you can see, button color changed. And this is mouse hover effect. When I am hovering mouse cursor on button, then button color is changing. Let's see how we will change mouse hover effect color. Before changing mouse hover effect color, I want to show you. Also you can set button color transparent. Basically in the transparent color, button will looks this. So basically in the transparent color, button color will consider CTK window of background color. So here I will set button color, which is the default color of button. Let's see how we will change mouse hover effect color. Using hover color argument, you can specify color of mouse hover effect. Here you can see, hover effect color changed. And also you can disable, mouse hover effect. Using hover argument, you can enable or disable mouse hover effect. Basically hover argument, take a boolean value, true or false. True value means, mouse hover effect will enable. And false value means, mouse hover effect will disable. Now you can see, mouse hover effect is disabled. Button color is not changing, when I am hovering mouse cursor on button. Now let's see, how we will change button text color. And also we can set, button text font style, and font size. Using text color argument, you can specify color of button text. You can see, button text color changed. Now let's see, how we will set button font style, and font size. Simply using font argument, you can specify font style and font size. In the tuple, first item will font name, and second item will font size. You can see, font style and font size changed. Also you can specify, button text color, when button state will disable. Using text color disabled argument, you can specify button text color, in button disabled state. Here I have set red color, for disabled button text color. So if the button state will disable, then button text color will become red. If I will run this program, nothing will happen anything. Because this button is currently in normal state, let's set button in disabled state. Using state argument, you can specify button state. Button states are two only, normal, and disabled. In the normal state, button will clickable and looks normal. And in the disabled state, button will unclickable, and button text color will become red, which we have specified. You can see, button color changed, because button state is disabled. Let's set button state normal. Now button is in normal state. Also you can add a function to button, when button will click, then given function will execute. Simply using command argument, you can add function to button. Let's create a function, which will print something, when button will click. Simply here I will add function name, in command argument. Here you can see, function executing, when I am clicking button. If you have notice, when I am clicking button, the button clicking behavior is not showing, let's see why. This because, here we have set hover effect value false, for disable hover effect. If you will disable hover effect, then clicking behavior will not show. Let's see example, if I have enabled hover effect. Now you can see, clicking behavior is showing. For now I will disable hover effect, don't be confused about this. Now we will talk about button text alignment in the inside in button. You can set button text alignment in the inside in button. Alignment positions can be set at the east, or west, or north, or south. Let's see example by setting alignment position of button text. Before setting alignment of button text, we need to increase button width and height, and also we need to decrease font size of button. Because in the inside in button, not have any enough space, for move button text to anywhere. Here I will increase width and height of button, and also I will decrease font size of button. Now you can see, around button text have enough space. Now let's see how we will set button text alignment. Using anchor argument, you can set alignment of button text. Basically anchor argument takes directions name. If you want to set alignment at the west position, you will set W. And for east, E, and for north, N, and for south, S. Let's see example, by setting alignment at the north position. Here you can see, button text position is at north side. And the default alignment of a button is center. Also you can set alignment at the northeast, or southeast, or southwest, or northwest. Now we will talk about how we will add an image to this button. Basically in the Custom Tkinter button, you can display an image into two different ways. You can display an image in button with button text, like insert a image in button. And also you can display only image without showing text or button. So let's see how we will display an image in button into two different ways. For display a image in CTkButton, we need to create a CTK image object. For create a CTK image object, we will use CTK image class. CTK image class will create a image object, which we will display in CTkButton. CTK image class take a pillow image object as argument. Let's import pillow image class for create pillow image object. Using pillow image class, we will open an image, which we want to display in button. Here we will specify path of image. Here I have two images, for show you example by adding in button. Here I will use this image, for show you example, of display image in button, with button text. Simply using image argument, you can set CTK image object to button. You can see, image is displaying in button, with button text. And also you can set image orientation. You can set the image orientation, at the right side, left side, and top, and bottom. Let's see how we will set image orientation. Using compound argument, you can specify orientation of image. Let's see, by setting image orientation to right side. You can see, image is displaying at the right side. Now we will talk about how we can display only image, without showing button text, only single clickable image. Here I will use this image, for display in button. Simply here I will add path of image, which we will use for display in button. Now we have two difficulties, to display only image in button. Here you can see, this image is displaying very small, even we have used, large size image. And also button text is showing, which we don't want to show. Let's solve this problem, so first we will remove this button text. Now I will create a new button, for show you example, how we will display a image in button, without showing button text. Here I will comment out this button. Here I will create a new button. So here in this button, we need to set text argument value empty, then button will prevent, to show text. Using image argument, here I will set CTK image object to button. Here you can see, button text is not showing, but still button is appearing. And also image is displaying very small. Let's see how we can solve this image problem. So here in the CTK image class, you can specify your given image size. And the default size of CTK image object is 20 by 20, that is the reason the image was showing very small in the button. Simply here you can specify your image size for display in button. However, your image original size is large or small, your given image will resize with your given size argument. Here you can see my given image original size. Now you can see, image is displaying bigger. But here button is still showing. Let's see how we can hide this button. For hide this button, we need to set button FG color transparent. And also we need to disable button hover effect. Now you can see, image is displaying in button, without showing text or button. Now press subscribe button, if you have not subscribed Tkinter Hub. And that's for this video. I hope you have learned from this video. Subscribe our channel for join this CTK video series. This complete video series playlist link available in description box. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.